Wack100 lawsuit, Worldstar Hip-Hop for $5 million. He claims he won the lawsuit. Alex Alonso, StreetTV, and what you're looking at right now, what you're watching, is a repost of a video that YouTube decided to take down. And I'm going to just briefly explain to you what happened with the video and let you get back to watching it. But I received this email here saying that I violated one of the terms, one of the community guidelines that YouTube has, and it basically says they wanted to let me know that their team reviewed my content and we think that it violates our policy on personally identifiable information. We know you may not have realized this was a violation of our policy, so we're not applying a strike to your channel. So you guys can take a guess who complained or reported this video, and it didn't work. They're not going to strike my channel because I've been doing this too long and too consistent. But the name of this video is Wack100, called Lying About the Worldstar Hip-Hop, and they gave a time code here for 1540 where the violation occurred. And at this point of the video is where I show a portion of the no jumper beating police report from the Burbank Police Department. And what I think happened was that I may have shown a couple of addresses or phone numbers on the report, which I will blur out. But if you go to the video, or if you go to the link where the previous video existed, the one that was removed, it says that this video has been removed for violating YouTube's policy on harassment and bullying. Who do you think would make such a claim of being harassed and bullied? And it's most likely the biggest harasser and biggest bully on the internet that reported this video. And as you can see here, it gives me the precise time code between 1520 and 1550. And so what I did is I just blurred out all of the identifiable information, phone number, address. Just did those edits, and we're reposting it now, so you're able to watch the video that almost wasn't. He claims he won the lawsuit. He said it's over.
And what's the deal with that?
Well, I got the docket entries right here, and this case is still pending. It's still opening, and I think that what occurred here was Media Labs is Worldstar Hip-Hop. So this is a lawsuit he filed against Media Labs, and on November 6th, Media Labs requested a dismissal, and basically the judge said, no, we're not going to dismiss the case. It's still going to go forward. So on November 7th, the case is removed from the special status, and then also order to show cause. Order to show cause means there's enough for this case to continue. And look at the next court date. Order to show cause.
In the top of the year.
January 9th, 2026. This case is still going. There is no settlement. No one won any money. And it seems as if he's going around on Clubhouse talking about he won the case. And this is crazy. The amount of blatant lies that are told. Like, what type of person do you have to be to tell a lie that we can all just go look it up to see if it's true or not? It's one thing to tell a lie that we don't really know, we can't find out, but to tell a lie that anybody could just use their fingertips to go pull it up is, to me, diabolical. It's like, I don't even want to ever hear from you again if your level of lies is so egregious that it'll take me 5 seconds to dissect it. Why are we listening to a person like this? Why is this person even entertaining, Munchie?
So wait, what was do we got the Clubhouse snippet where he was saying, like, he literally said, like, you know, like, I1 type, like Ali kind of rant type of thing?
I'm sure it does fine. On the Worldstar website, there was a video purporting to contain evidence and allegations of Wack100 being a federal informant. This video ran on the Worldstar site. You see it. You're upset. You reach out. Basically, the gist of what happened is that Big U, who has a close working relationship with Worldstar because they at one point hosted his podcast, Checking In, which I filmed an episode of that never came out. And all of season 2 never came out. But Big U basically sent it to Worldstar, told
his
them
business partners
this was legit, and said, hey, can y'all post this? Apparently, they didn't really feel the need to do any background research into it. And they did release it. They put it on their platform. And then you basically threatened them and said, hey, I'm suing you because you posted false information about me.
I did not threaten them.
You just sued them.
Yes.
And then they settled.
Well, they filed they tried to file some paperwork. The judge pretty much said, we need to research this. Because, see, here goes the thing. When you file a civil suit on somebody, right, all doors are open.
Meaning you have access to their texts, their emails. You get
access to everything pertaining to this.
But it's like you get search terms. Like you're able to basically be like, I want to do discovery on Wack100's phone, and I want to see anything containing the word Adam and no jumper.
You get to open the files up to a case, everything. Thorough, full investigation, right? It was crazy because it's a document that says that whoever this back CS2 dude is in fear of his family in the main streets. I'm not from main streets. I've never stepped foot in the main streets in my life. I may have drove down the street, but I've never been in the main streets. And he was a low-level drug dealer. Right? I'm not a drug dealer. And if I was a drug dealer, I definitely wouldn't be a low-level one if that's what I chose to do. But they ran their narrative, Big U with his slow ass, right? Went over there with his business partners, and this is what's funny, and got them to do it. They trusted it, right? When I filed the suit, they doubled back to him. Hey, send us, he ain't have nothing. Right? So the judge like, hey, put it on the table. Right? Ain't nothing there. There's nothing to show that this man is whoever this individual is.
But so this got to the point where it was almost going to go to trial?
Hell yeah. Because at this point in time, when they filed their motion and the judge was like, no, y'all got to put it on the table.
How much do you think you spent?
Who?
On challenging them? Like, I mean, it costs a lot of money to prepare this kind of legal defense.
I don't know, because this is what I tell people. Look, man, I'm not one of these dudes. You should understand this. Well, I don't know how you do yours. My attorneys stay on continuous retainer. So I don't really get bills like that because it's a continuous thing that just goes to them.
But what the f are your lawyers doing the rest of the time? Because I'm not like
it doesn't matter. But I don't. It doesn't matter when it pops up. They deal with it. I may have 2-3 things going on at one time. You got to remember, it just ain't for me. It's for my clients as well, right? So depending on what's going on, I may put them on it. I don't. So I can ask them. You know what I mean? I know. We did all right. You know what I'm saying?
Would you say that this...
I know we wasn't 5 figures. I know we was 6 figures. We was 6 figures.
That's a headline on No Jumper.
Yeah,
I just didn't click on it.
Yeah, I'm not up to date because he be sending me the Clubhouse stuff. Like I don't get none of my Clubhouse information if it's not in the group chat or something like that.
But I know that no one's going for it because 80% of the comments are like, lies.
Well, all this comment section look like that.
Yeah. Hey, that's bad when your own comments on your own channel aren't even rocking with you. So are we just watching a clown show? Is that what we're being entertained by? It's more of a clown show.
Rock the clown.
One of the things I don't agree with is that all press is good press. I will never ever agree with that slogan.
I don't like that slogan either.
I don't agree with it.
There's some people that die by that.
Yeah.
I don't care what they're saying about me. As long as my name is in the press, I'm happy.
Yeah. Yeah, we like to sometimes on the show we like to do a like either or with the girls, and recently we asked the last one, would you rather go viral for the wrong reason or never go viral at all?
And what's the percentages on that?
She said the wrong reason. She was like, I feel like I've already been viral for the wrong reason, you know, because you know a lot of these girls got OFs and stuff like that.
Yeah, they don't care.
They don't care.
If you got an OnlyFans page, that doesn't even matter to you.
Right. Yeah. So I think a lot of people live and die by that. Not just speaking about this situation, but just a lot of stuff where people just rather have their name in the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Like my homie had to put me on the phrase lolcow, where people have an audience that basically hates them and they feed their audience like reasons to hate them. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's like doing something embarrassing to themselves or, you know, just like, you know, in this circumstance where you guys are saying that he's lying about this, you know, it's just something that I guess that people are engaging in on the internet. You know, Wack doesn't claim to be a journalist. I think he looks at himself as more of an entertainment figure. So I guess if you know, if he stands by the idea that all press is good press, if his name's in the algorithm and it's doing numbers and stuff, then he's okay with it, you know.
Well, he definitely gets mad at Munchie and myself when we expose some of his lies. He tends to go at us harder than anybody else that criticizes him.
I've seen a little bit of it. Trust me, from the fan standpoint to now being in the into the, you know, group or whatever in the media, like hey, Wack said. Me too, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't even do anything. I was just on the couch type of thing.
You're saying that wrong.
Hey, the funniest Wack moment was when he was in Las Vegas court via Zoom, and the prosecutor was tearing his ass up, exposing his lies.
You want to authenticate that one?
It's going to be
Vlad TV interview.
Yeah, so you agree that you did a Vlad TV interview, is that right?
I work with Vlad. I'm contracted to go to Vlad. I go there like every 2-3 months.
In fact, you did one about a month ago, is that right?
1 or 2 ago, maybe something like that. Yeah.
Okay, and I think Mr.
About
Arnold,
about 2-3 months ago. Yeah.
I think Mr. Arnold will stipulate that the person depicted as Wack100 is Mr. Jones.
Right.
Okay. All right, so I think we have foundation for the Vlad interview for 21. You may play it.
His lawyer did an interview recently and said, Keffe D is a liar. He made up all this stuff just to make some money from people like, you know, me for interviews and to get out of a serious drug case. He was never in Las Vegas. All of this is fake. And he's not connected to Tupac's murder at all.
Yeah, I believe him. You believe him?
Do I believe him? That's up to law enforcement. I'm not going to say.
Keffe D got a bail. He's supposed to be home.
That's up to law enforcement.
He's supposed to be home in the next month. I've been thinking about going to Belly Mount.
You going to bail out Keffe D?
Yeah, it's only $75,000.
Well, because it's $1 million bond?
Like $750.
$750, so you got to put up $75,000.
Yeah, I've been thinking about going to get him and with the stipulations that I do the series on it. People will watch it.
Yeah.
Mr. Jones, did you hear that interview?
First day interview.
Yeah, and it's fair to say that...
You understand, Brian?
Wait, sir. You can answer my questions. I'm sure Mr. Arnold has questions for you. You can answer them as well. So it's fair to say that you said you would bail Mr. Davis out as long as he follows some stipulations, correct?
Well, it's just entertainment with Vlad. You have to say,
Sir, my question my question simply requires a yes or no answer. Did you say that you would bail out Mr. Davis, assuming he follows some stipulations?
With Vlad, me and Vlad discussed that.
Okay,
We was gonna say that. We discussed what we're going to do before we interview. Now, everybody knows that about Vlad.
And in fact, you said that you would bail him out in return for an agreement to do a series on Mr. Davis's life, correct?
That's what I said to Vlad, but Keffe D is already involved with somebody. With that, I believe, with his book. I have no contracts with him, no dealings with him on that.
Okay, so you're saying what you said is just not true.
We have, before you go on Vlad, you have a discussion about what you're going to talk about, what needs to be said so we can drive the views. There's nothing about Vlad or nothing about YouTube that says that we're being truthful about what we're saying. We're entertaining. I'm just, being truthful with you. I do a lot of interviews. I do interviews every week on No Jumper, and we sit there and we BS about things and we exaggerate things or we make up things. But it's a view thing. They pay you for that.
Okay, so you are exaggerating or not telling the truth when you're on Vlad TV.
I mean, you see, the number I gave wasn't accurate. If I was gonna, that's what the conversation was. I would have gave you the accurate number if that's what it was.
All right, Your Honor, at this point, I would like to publish a jail call between Mr. Davis and Mr. Jones.
He was lying in court, under oath.
What case was this?
That was trying to bail out Keffe D. Okay. You never saw that video?
No, I never saw that. I know he said he was trying to do something for him or whatever, trying to help him out with his case because he felt bad. He's an old dude in jail, but I didn't see anything past that.
Oh, he wasn't just there lying.
Oh,
they said, okay, let's play this clip. After he would testify, let's play this clip. Well, this is what you said here, Mr. Jones. Well, that's just an interview. We just do that. We just make shit up sometimes. Yeah. He admitted they make shit up on Vlad TV.
Damn.
So that's the funniest clip for me.
They had him dead to rights like that. So they watching the podcast like every day.
Hey, every single prosecutor, every single defense attorney is looking at your social media if you are in the courts.
Yeah.
Civil case, criminal case, it doesn't matter. This was a civil case.
Right.
It wasn't even a civil case. It was just a bail hearing, it's just a bail hearing. And they are dissecting everything he was lying about on the internet.
Which ain't hard to do.
Yeah, that's easy. That's easy. And it didn't make, it made a whole lot of sense that he had Loose Cannon as his right-hand man for a year. They were a perfect tandem.
Yeah, well, but he like flunkies though. He don't deal with people his caliber. He deal with like that little crackhead dude off Clubhouse Beast. He deal with people like 600, Loose Cannon, like flunkies, like people like, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, so he's on Clubhouse saying that he won the case. I'm not CS2 back. They owe me $5 million. And the next court date is in January of 2026. So that case is still going. It's probably going to end up going for about another year. We don't know what the outcome's going to be.
I do.
Well, you got a crystal ball that I don't have.
Up is at the house because you gonna say you're not that, but then you got to prove that you can't go either way.
Well, he's basically he's saying that Worldstar Hip-Hop slandered his name, so he's got to prove something in that documentary that Sam has pretty much produced was slander towards him.
First of all, you CS2 back and suspect number 4, and you still free. You free for a reason, bro.
Oh yeah, he's suspect. Oh, let me also say before we wrap this up, it has been 11 months since the no jumper beating.
You need to stop counting.
No, because I believe it's coming down. I believe that an indictment is coming down, and the longer it takes, the more it lets me know it's in the Fed's hands. It's out of Burbank's hands now. Because if it was in Burbank's hands, it would have been an arrest. So Burbank has to step back, turned it over to the feds. The feds love to say after an 18-month investigation or after a 24-month investigation. Sometimes they might even say after a 3-year investigation.
Wait, but why are you guys tying Wack into that though? I thought that was Loose Cannon's.
Wack is suspect number 4 in that paperwork.
Yeah, in the police. Did you ever read the Burbank police report?
That's the one thing I don't do is I don't be pulling people's paperwork.
We didn't pull it.
Oh, it's out there.
It's so high profile.
Oh, okay.
He got his ass beat butt ass naked in front of no jumper.
I saw that video. And I did hear Wack's defense of because Adam was kind of upset at him for it and stuff. And I watched that play out, and he said I didn't do anything.
Okay,
I didn't put hands on the man? And my people didn't do anything. I'm up against the wall, and
people don't
that's
ever
what
do
the
anything,
video looked
bro.
like.
You didn't hear him bragging about the beating on Clubhouse then?
No.
Yeah, you come up there and mess with me. This is what happens.
He bragged about
I
it.
didn't hear that.
He bragged about it like he sent the hit, bro.
Okay.
It's still on the internet.
I did not hear that. I thought he was pretty remorseful.
I was in there working, and before I go in, they know if we expecting anybody. So, nigga pulled up. I'll give y'all a slight visual of one of the individuals. PTR. That's one of the individuals after the double stripping occurred. They pulled up. They said, "What's up, homie?" They said, "Yeah, we hit a holla at Wack." And that was the outcome. The other one was in the back. He crawled in the trash can himself trying to get away. I don't think he know he was at. But I keep warning y'all, I am not a rapper. Don't come playing. Don't come playing, my nigga. I keep trying to help y'all. Do not believe that I am a 47-year-old survivor. I am a paranoid nigga that's not driven by fear, and my team around me ain't playing. They not playing.
Not at all. That
That
nigga is
man,
butt ass naked with socks on. Knock the fuck out.
he got double stripped.
Because I think it was the Adam and Wack show where they had a little confrontation
He
about
was
it.
remorseful because he didn't get the response he thought he was gonna get.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm almost certain indictments are coming down, but I will say I'm not 100% clear if Wack was going to be part of that. But the feds could really link you into something with very little action.
Right.
And it seems like he was sort of the ringleader that night. It seems as if his crew participated, to a certain degree.
I ain't gonna say his crew. He participated. They was just there.
No, there's people picking up jewelry off the ground that belonged to the people that got beat up.
And then he brought the watch back. Why you bring if he go on Adam and Wack show, he go, oh, here go the watch. I told him who got the watch. Give it to me. Man, and if the watch was fake and if it was Michael's Kors, but why you even bring it back?
Yeah, that was
So
crazy.
you brought some stolen evidence back in front of 5 million subscribers? I mean, he's a police. That nigga's a deputy.